Jordan, when's your competition?
April.
So you want to do a bikini competition, right?
Yeah.
So how much time do you have left?
16 weeks.
Okay, one more question. What's that?
I didn't eat any. I'm just smelling it.
How many calories does each one have?
350.
How do you know that?
I ate one. I fit it in my macros. I really did. My face is twitching because I'm like, must have it.
Turn on. I want to show everyone your favorite video. This is.
Wanna make me look bad.
I don't want to make you look bad. I want to ask my viewers if any of them are also interested in this type of video.
Okay, this is my favorite like YouTuber. Don't snatch.
She loves to watch this.
She's not my favorite YouTuber, Trisha's. But...
She loves to watch this genre of videos.
Which variety? It is either beef or lamb. I'm not sure.
I want us to eat the Turkish delight.
That's it.
It's the best way to like not have cravings because you can watch someone else eat what you want to eat.
She watches other people eat food very quietly, like
Turkish delight.
and like zoomed in on their mouths.
It's really relaxing and
That's it. It's just you zoom in on the person's mouth as they eat the food, and they have to chew very loudly so you can hear like legit like the food like crunch around in the back of their head. And apparently she enjoys that because it's called what's it? ASMR. What does that stand for? ASMR. I don't know what that means. Hopefully I can Google it now.
it's just a relaxing thing for people who want to be relaxed.
It's
People watch
fun.
it before bed and stuff.
But I wonder, do they
I
do?
watch it because I can't eat things because I've been dieting my whole life.
Okay. Do they do ASMR for other things, or is it mostly for food related?
Some people just like scratch things in front of the camera. Some people just tap on the screen. Like there's a million things.
But
Dude,
like,
you can't be judgmental.
I'm not. That's pretty weird. No, I'm being judgmental. Hey guys, today on Vitruvian Physique ASMR, you're gonna listen to me make weird mouth noises into the camera for like 5 minutes, and then give me 6,000 views. Okay, thank you. This was Vitruvian Physique ASMR. Please don't forget to subscribe so that girls like her can watch this kind of stuff. As she eats another one.
No, I didn't. I'm just making one.
Hey guys, it's 3 o'clock on Saturday and we're about to go work out. Jordan's in the back doing something, I don't know, typical pre-workout meal. Typical in terms of the macros, not necessarily in terms of what it actually is. I don't usually eat chocolate. We got some, it was like some holiday gifts at work, so I took some chocolate home and an apple. I just want some quick fruit carbohydrates, quick sugar carbohydrates. Just in general, fast acting carbohydrates. I'm gonna have it with some water. Probably work out in like half an hour, 10 minutes before I'll take. Actually, no, I'm not taking a pre-workout today. I believe that like, if you take a pre-workout too much, it's almost like you get desensitized to it. Plus you get like almost like addicted to the caffeine. You can't function without it. And I don't ever want to end up that way. So these days I'm only taking a pre-workout probably once every other workout, because usually I work out heavy according to my powerlifting programming every other workout. And then like some workouts are just like high volume, like bodybuilding hypertrophy style workouts, and the other ones are powerlifting. So I don't need to go as heavy for the hypertrophy ones. I'm just trying to go for a pump, trying to go for, you know, I'm doing sets of like 12 reps, so I don't necessarily have to like oh god, how does he do that in the movies? For the heavy workouts, obviously I need to push as much weight as possible, so every, you know, little stimulus counts. Today I think I'm doing actually an arm day because I have nothing else to work out. Everything's kind of sore, which is something that I don't usually involve in my split. It's not part of my official split, but I like to throw it in on days when I'm too like antsy to do a rest day because I want to go to the gym, especially on the weekends. I don't want to sit at home all day and, you know, just sit at the laptop. Oh, by the way, I'm responding to comments. So as you can tell, there's me. I try to respond to as many comments of you guys as possible. But yeah, I don't want to sit at home and be boring all day. So I'm gonna go hit a workout, get some arms in. Normally, like I said, I don't usually like throw in an arm day because I don't think it's necessarily required. Your arms are much smaller muscle groups. They respond sufficiently well as long as you throw in 1 to 2 exercises for triceps after a push day, such as chest, and for biceps after a back pull day, such as back. So usually I'll just throw like 1 to 2 exercises, like bicep curls and then like dumbbell curls or something. Or for triceps, I'll do like close grip bench or like tricep extensions, and that's usually fine. But if I want to do an extra arm day, throw in some more frequency, I figure why not? It can't hurt. Can it help? Yeah, sure, why not? There's never, you can't be too fit or too much, physical activity. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're sleeping and eating sufficiently, that should be okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We'll probably head out in like half an hour. Steve has to come meet us. It's my Asian friend who's in all the vlogs. He's the guy who, does all the stupid shit. Also, I'm sitting here like a sweater because my apartment is weird. Like my apartment, like I don't pay for utilities, and so like I don't pay for heating. So I thought when I moved in, I'm like, yes, I can crank it up. But the problem is they don't give us like a thermostat in each one of our apartments. So the whole building is just kept at one temperature, which unfortunately is like, it's like barely livable. So I have to sit here like wrapped up in like 10 layers. That's why I'm wearing the Alphalete, the double dipped. And it's funny, in my Alphalete video, I'm like, oh, if you wear them outside, you're good. But if you wear them inside, you're going to be hot. But like the fact that my apartment's like 19 degrees or something, it actually comes in handy. So we're going to eat this, warm up, probably like throw some, like YouTube on or something. I always like to like watch like other fitness guys' vlogs or something, or girls, before a workout to kind of get pumped up. And yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Liftmas episode 3. Right off the bat, I have to apologize. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last upload. I actually got really sick right after Liftmas episode 2, and my holidays were spent mostly in bed for Christmas and New Year's, recovering. I think it's like a cold or a flu or a hybrid or something, but I still managed to get a lot of vlog and workout footage done in that time, including this. But fortunately, I am starting to feel like my old self again, and I have a lot of footage. Although I was out of the gym for about 7 to 8 days, I don't necessarily like working out when you're sick. I feel it's it's almost a positive aspect because it forces you to rest your body, which some of us may not like doing. I have a lot of footage recorded. This is an arm day. This is pretty much like the the last workout I had before some of the symptoms started to come on. It was a fairly heavy workout, which, doesn't really, usually the words heavy and arm day aren't used in the same sentence, but I've always had trouble growing my arms, particularly my biceps. I've always wanted like those crazy huge Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque arms, and one of the things that he actually once spoke about, whether I think it was like an article or an interview or something, is this thing called cheat curls. Pretty much when he does regular standard barbell bicep curls, but with crazy weight. I've heard of Arnold going as heavy as 225 pounds, which is astronomical considering that most people can't even bench press that. I got 3 sets of 6 to 7 reps on 135 pounds. And yes, I am curling the squat rack. Before you guys start getting it together into a mob and burning me at the stake, I actually had no choice because the barbells at my gym do not go past 110 pounds. So yeah, I had no choice. But yeah, this is something that I like to incorporate very sporadically. And this is not something that's common at all, particularly because it's not the best for you. There is a little increase in risk of injury, but it is something I like to throw in. It's almost like a form of overload training. You know how some people, they deadlift with a band, or they do the bench press with a slingshot, same concept. And like I said, my biceps do not have the best genetics in terms of actual insertions. You know how people can have a long, short bicep, so it kind of appears smaller. So to overcompensate for that, I have to kind of train a little bit harder and try newer crazy things such as the cheat curls. Moving on, that's not the case. Now I'm going for, as perfect form as I can. I decrease the weight, this is 100 pounds, and for all isolation exercises in general, so whether it be the barbell curls here or, tricep extensions or whatever, one thing I really advocate is trying to keep your joint, in this case the elbow, as stationary as possible. Picture as if it's just stuck in space. Like you can't move it more than a few inches, which are required to actually do the exercise. This allows you to really isolate the muscle group in question. In this case, you're looking at the triceps. You can't, your body is always going to want to cheat as much as it can and try to use as much momentum or other muscle groups as possible whenever you are working with weight, which it's the body is not used to, which unfortunately is the point of bodybuilding. Progressively adding in heavier and heavier stimulation for your muscles, but freezing that joint allows you to only isolate the muscles that you actually want to work.
Hey guys, it is 1:30 in the morning. I have work in 6 hours. Either way, I just got done editing, and I am currently in the process of uploading Liftmas episode 1. So I hope you guys like it. It's probably out by the time that this video comes out, because this should be part of Liftmas part 2.
Actually, it's Liftmas part 3. Nice try, Igor.
Which is weird because that one's editing, this one's filming, and episode 3 is already in my head. It's like some crazy inception or something. But sorry, I've been sitting in a chair for like 7 hours, you know, putting it together. So I am a little beat, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. And you know, it's interesting because, you know, I'm reintroducing this whole concept of vlogs, whether it be, you know, lifting and commentary or just like day-to-day stuff. And you know, my life isn't that crazy and exciting, but it is just real, right? Because here's what I lift, here's what I eat, here's what you have to do, whether it's glamorous or not. You know, you can't always go out and eat out every meal at some crazy restaurant. You can't always, you know, do all these exciting things. Sometimes you have to go and eat your chicken and rice and then go do leg day and then come back and then, you know, sit at your desk for 6 hours editing stuff, go to sleep, go to work, repeat. One thing I did, I am so fucking stupid. I can't believe I did this. So for Liftmas episode 1, I have to narrate stuff. And my mic is super sensitive, so the house has to be completely silent. Otherwise, you know, it picks everything up. And in my apartment, because this place is like really old, my fridge, it's not doing it now. But yeah, it makes a noise. And it's kind of just like this consistent, like, you know, like na 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 or something, and so my mic picks it up. So I told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna turn the fridge off just for 20 minutes. I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna record, and then once I'm done, I'll turn it back on and everything will be fine. And then because I forgot to turn it back on, I was recording the actual voiceover yesterday. It's been 24 hours and everything in my fridge pretty much went to shit. So I had to take out like this chicken, which was like half defrosted, quickly cook like 7 pounds of it or something because it's gonna go bad. Gosh. Yeah, see that's what quality stuff. But whatever, I'm gonna approach this from a positive aspect. I've got 7 pounds of chicken. I've got enough protein to last me till the end of time. If any of you subscribers, you know, are interested, please come to my house and I'll like treat you to mountains of cold refrigerator chicken.
You guys Myron Spirit Fingers?
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Anybody? No? Okay.